Brad, how tough must it be from your spot to sort of be helpless and watch your guys just sort of lose their grip on this game and throughout the third period? I know you took the timeout. What is said during a timeout like that? Could you see anything with those guys that suggested confidence that they could hold it together at that point?
You're just trying to stop the momentum. I mean, let's be honest. It was all game. It wasn't like they ramped it up there halfway through the second or something. And you know, we built a 4-0 lead. We did a real good job of using their aggression against them. You know, we had 11 odd man rushes in the first two periods, but in our D zone, that's a big, strong team that they just, it's like they had the puck in their pocket all night. So, you know, I think they had 92 shot attempts, and they were coming. You know, they were coming, and then Daniel goes down, and I thought he was playing a heck of a game, puts Elvis in a tough situation. So, you know, there was a lot there. Let's just put it this way: at 4-0, I never felt comfortable just how that game was played, and you know, that's a really good hockey team that just kept coming, and we had no answer for it.
When did you know that Tarasov was injured? Was that second intermission your first inkling of that?
Yeah, I did know. I think it might have been on the second goal that they scored there. He felt something lower body. So again, I don't know. I got to go find out there from Voter after.
Yeah, and how tough is that 4-4 goal? I mean, Elvis is coming into the game cold, not the kind of bounce you need at 4-4 certainly.
No, that's a tough one. You know, off the stanchion right in front. There's a few weird bounces tonight, but again, like we can't fool ourselves here and think that it looks bad because he had the lead, but they were the better team. They were, and you got to be honest with yourself, and they're a handful. Like you got to fight for your ice. In your D zone, you've got to be ultra competitive and try and stop these guys, and we couldn't get it done. Not tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, next we'll go to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Brian.
This is kind of building off that, I guess, but when you guys do pull off some really nice plays to go up 4-0, take advantage of odd man rushes. Are there things at that point, even though the game is kind of going the other way, are there things that you guys can tweak or whatever to try and protect that lead better?
Yeah, score a fifth and a sixth goal. I mean, that's really what it felt like. Is we had several chances after that, even when it got to 4-1 and they scored odd man rushes. Boone at the end of the period extended it possibly to 5-2. You felt like we had to keep scoring because we spent way too much time in our zone, and they were just coming. So that was really going to be the answer, is if we could find a way to keep scoring.
How much, like you mentioned their size and just how good they are in the offensive zone, hanging on to pucks and whatnot. Like, how much can you guys learn from games like this as a team that we've mentioned before, a young team? You guys got to win more puck battles, right? Is that what it comes down to?
Oh, it's a great lesson when you talk to our, we're a young team, we know that, and you the Cylinders, the Chinnikovs, and there's a lot of our top guys didn't have their game tonight. It shows you what it's going to take to build a team that's you want to go a long ways, not just to make playoffs, but to make a run. So I think they felt it. I mean, they from our D, our back end. I mean, they're trying, but you got to try harder. It was a big increase in level and what these guys could do with the puck, and we'll look at it and we'll talk about it and try and get ready there for Tampa.
Well, and just to be clear, I mean, you don't have to necessarily get bigger, right, to outsize them or whatever. It's more stick play and things like that as well.
Oh, I wouldn't say stick play. I wouldn't play at the end of my stick anymore. I think you got to find a way to get into the body and shut it down. And like I said, this is a work in progress. We'll keep working at it.
Gotcha. Thanks, Brad.
Hey.
Go back to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, Aaron.
Hey, Brad, when you see your goaltender, Elvis, in the third period charge out of the net to get off for an extra skater and plow into Jake like that, is it just kind of indicative of how the third period or how the game went? And are both guys okay coming out of that?
Yeah, it was, you just shake your head. If it could go bad, it kind of did there. And as far as I know, everybody's okay at this point. We'll check in here tomorrow.